Oh, famous wide receivers with the number 88. Where do we start? That 88 was always something back in the day. You think about fly patterns and guys making incredible catches, and it was just like 88 just had like such a distinctive connotation. It just meant something. It was like you see it and you just think to yourself, wow, you know. And who comes to mind rocking 88? Because I go back in the day. Drew Pearson, with him and Roger Staubach, you would just think about those catches. I still remember that Minnesota game. I still can't tell you if it's offensive or defensive pass interference, but that push out, but he caught that incredible catch in Minnesota. He had so many incredible moments. Drew Pearson was a bad dude, and that one was like very memorable. Staubach heaved that ball. Um, he was one of the famous 88s at that time. He definitely, that number was like associated with greatness. Usually, when you see receivers and stuff, you associate it with a particular, and it was definitely somebody that came to mind. With the athleticism, with his depth. Um, you just was like, wow, this guy was something else. I think the other one I think about Tony Gonzalez. Tony Gonzalez, bad with Kansas City. Before Kelsey, you just associated with, you know, you know, it was incredible, very talented receiver, basketball style, everything he did, incredible talent. And sometimes when you think of certain numbers, you just think of guys that just stood out. That's back when guys who would wear that represented it. It meant something, and you thought, yeah, athletic, long term, credible talent, and you just assumed that with that number represented him to the fullest. You know, Lynn Swan, those acrobatic catches were incredible. He was the Robert Ory of football. His regular season stats were not that mind blowing, but his postseason, those catches he would make, the plays he would make, they were everything. I mean, they really stood out. And so I thought about, hmm he was very distinctive with it. So his was very distinctive. It hit a certain way. And so he would come to mind with that. I would definitely say that he would come to mind. He was one of the ones that I thought of like that, that was like incredible with his athleticism, his ability, his agility. Um, he was the first one that I thought like, wow, this guy's catching ability was off the charts. It was incredible. So that, and another receiver.